May profits be upon you. I'm just getting to the charts. I had a very busy morning and I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as possible, but I'm trying to be as thorough as possible. So bear with me. Will you please? Thank you very much. All right. What we can see is that price is still in a downtrend on the 4-hour. All right. The overall trend is down. We're just making lower lows and lower highs. Got it? That's pretty obvious. Now, the question is, what are we doing here? All right. All right. This looks like a pullback. Look at the range. This is the range of price. All right. We've had a break of structures. So we know that we are bearish. Okay. So we should be looking for sells. That's the way that math works out. All right. But we see bullish order flow come into play here, right? And then price starts to range. This is a dangerous area to take trades. Now, if you're an intraday trader, you want to take longs at the bottom of the range. You want to take highs. You want to take sells at the highs, right? That's a range play, and this could be very profitable. All right, if you're an intraday trader. All right, from a swing perspective, this is not a good place to enter trades. All right, now it's very, very important to know where we are in structure. All right, we've made a lower low. We're looking for the lower high to be established. If we're going to continue a bearish trend, we're looking for the lower high. You thought it was here, but because this is right below the 50% of this trading range, let me illustrate this for you. You can be easily fooled. I got people chirping. They're trying to get at me. All right. But we finally hit the 50% mark here. Could we continue higher for a deeper pullback to this zone, to this supply zone? There's 4 hours of supply zone up here. There's a imbalance to fill and all that good stuff. All right. And we are hitting this line of liquidity. The thing is, once price came up here, took out this liquidity, you expected a pullback. You're supposed to anyway. If you didn't, shame on you. All right. So that's exactly what happened. Could we continue? We have bearish order flow. We have a possible establishment of the lower high. So you should be looking for sells as soon as it started to make its move down here, right? Could we take out that low? That is possible. All right. But we've hit a demand zone here on the 4-hour. All right. And we're reacting to it. Could we continue higher? Now we go to the 15. All right. Why is that still here? Somebody call security. Okay. So we are in the top of the range. We're in supply. Did we get a break and a close above on the 4-hour? Okay, the chirping is okay, we'll stop that right there. All right. Did we get a break and a close? We did. We did get a break and a close above that. All right. So this zone for me, for my money, is violated. All right. There's still liquidity. There's still liquidity points up here. You think there are people who took shorts and left their stop losses maybe outside the reach here, maybe up here, maybe we go and fill this, because I believe this is the line of liquidity for a higher, a deeper pullback to this higher zone for the higher low to be established. I mean, the lower high to be established. And then we're coming back and sweeping all of this liquidity here, all the way down to continue the bearish trend. Now, listen, that's my narrative. That's, that's my overall bias, because that's with the trend. And we are in a range. We've come down. We're reacting to the bullish. This what do you call this? Demand zone, right? So let's go back to the 15. What do we see? We see bullish order flow. We see bullish order flow. It turned from bearish order flow to bullish order flow within this range. This is an internal range of the 4-hour and the daily or whatever. So you have to be very careful. This can be very tricky to navigate. All right, because price in a range could turn on you in a hot second. It could just turn on a dime, or it could turn this way in a hot second. That's why you have to be extra careful. All right, so what do we notice? We have a change of character here. We've broken a short-term high here. This was the first indication that price may turn around, and it did. And we also broke that. We broke that high. We broke that high. All right, these are strong indications that price is going to change direction. All right, as soon as it breaks this one, where are you waiting? You're waiting down here. You're waiting down here for price to return to impulse, right? RTI. All right, what did price do? Return to impulse. All right, this is your early warning sign. These are breaks of structure. All right, I mean, come on. On the 15 minute, this is the low here. All right, this is a strong high. Why? Because it broke structure. All right, made lower lows, lower highs, and everything. All right, you can look at this as one bearish leg of structure. You can, if you care to. But for me, this is a pullback. All right, these are smaller pullbacks, but in either case, they're short-term highs that were broken. All right, to the upside. So I'm waiting here for price to come and get me, and I have a pending order waiting. Boom, boom, boom. So what do we do now? What do we do now? Price has reacted to the larger 4-hour zone, the larger 4-hour demand zone. Okay, and we see that price has come up here, and I would have marked this zone right here. All right, and I would have marked it here. Y'all know how I mark my zones. All right, supply. Now the refined version would be here. Okay, that's the 15 minute. I will go to the 5 minute. I will go to the 5 minute and refine it to here, because this is the extreme of this supply zone. Price respected it and came down, right? Do we expect price to continue lower? Yes, I do. But I believe because of the change of character that is obvious, and the fact that we respected that low, and we broke structure, internal structure, to the upside, I'd like to see price come back here and get a reaction. All right. Yeah, I do. I think we're going to continue bullishly. I think there's a chance that price goes higher for the higher time frame mitigation. Why is it still here? Because it was violated here. This looks like price could go higher. So I need to see a couple of things on the 15 minute. All right. Now, you see how price reached up here? It came back into the range of this bullish candle. All right. And that could signal prices heading down further. And I do believe that price is heading down further. We could have hit this supply, and we are reacting to it. Who's in control right now? Supply is. Okay, supply is in control. All right. And there is liquidity points above an unmitigated zone of demand. So I'm looking for price to give us something like that. All right. I think that makes sense in this scenario. Now, these are your contingency plans. This is what you want to do. You want to have an if this, then that situation. If price breaks through this zone. All right. What do I want to see? Boom. I'm waiting for price to come back here to the supply that broke this zone. And I'll take a higher probability trade to the downside, because this will signal that demand is not in control, supply is, and I'll be looking for sells as price continues the bearish momentum from the higher time frame. You understand? Okay. If price breaks this high, because there's so much liquidity to the upside, and I think we're going to, I suspect that we may be going for a higher mitigation because of the things I pointed out earlier in this video, liquidity and the pullback high for the higher time frame, lower high. All right. I think what one would need to see is the failure of this supply. All right. And you wait for price, like we have this nice reaction here. All right. If price continues like so, then I'm waiting for, once it breaks the zone, which has rejected price, I'm waiting for it here at this demand that was responsible for breaking this zone. And I would look for a high probability trade to the upside. That's when I would look for buys. I'm not taking buys from here. I'm taking buys after it proves that it wants to go up higher. Okay. That is my story. That's what I'm sticking to. I have a if this then that situation for both sides. I'm hoping that you understood. And I'm sorry that it's already 11 minutes after the New York Open, but I believe that we are still in time for whatever move the market will make. Understand that there is news at 8:30. I'm trying to remember what news it is. Going off of memory foam. Hold on. Memory foam. I guess a memory foam in my ear. Okay, can we get this done? Thank you. All right. Let's see if we can get this over here. God dog it, man. All right, I'm having technicals over here. I got technicals going on. Let me see if I can get this over here. Why do I always have technicals in the morning? The love of all that's holy. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, there is no news at 8:30. I'm sorry. The important news comes at 9:45 Eastern Standard. That's for global services PMI for the US, and Aussie has a balance of trade at later on this evening. At 10 o'clock, at 9:45 and 10 o'clock, we have US news for global services PMI and non-manufacturing PMI. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Watch how price moves here. We're probably going to go up here and test this base candle. I don't believe that we're going to break this zone just yet. But if we do, we know what we're going to wait for. We'll wait for the pullback to the demand that is responsible for the break of this break of this supply. But I'm going to be waiting here. I want to leave an alert because that is the responsible thing to do. And we'll see what we got. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Do smash the like button. Do, and I said do, subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know if these morning sessions, the morning analysis helps. All right, I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching.